Hey, what's up, guys? This is Cosmic Jellybean, and today I am talking about my grind. Okay, so when I came back to the game a couple weeks ago, a lot has just been going on. I've been grinding at all sorts of different spots and just really enjoying the game. And then I found out that the best way to grind is to just grind at a different spot, every week or every couple of days, and it doesn't matter if the spot that you're grinding at is like 5 or 10 less million per hour or whatever. um as long as you're getting like 25 to 40 mil, anywhere in that range is good for me. 25 to 40 mil an hour, I am absolutely okay, and in most spots in the game actually pull that really easily, so it leaves such a variety for grinding, right? So this week or whatever, it's been a Blood Wolf week, and as you can see, I am at 125,000 mains, and usually what I do is I grind about 20,000 trash mobs per day, and that's kind of like my whole thing. And then if I feel like it, I will go farther. Like tonight I grind, I think 32k, and that's pretty much how I'm like keeping my sanity. That's like how I'm just like able to just say, hey, you know what, it's okay, I can keep grinding here, it's absolutely fine, I'm not stressed out or anything like that. But I typically grind wherever I want to grind at, and I just don't care. I absolutely don't care that a spot makes 5 million more. If a spot is way too contested for me, then I'll move on from that spot. Blood Wolves is starting to kind of get like that. Like tonight, I think I made like 3 or 4 people go red, just refusing to leave, my spot. Thankfully for me, they always come when your scroll runs out. For some reason, like I'm just getting like super lucky, but basically when you get greens and stuff like that, I usually use my market mates to send these to the marketplace, but I don't sell them on the marketplace. The marketplace is just overrun with them. The best thing to do with these greens is to actually break them down, but if you're lazy like me, you just find any vendor and you just sell them bitches. Like you can process them down if you want to, break them down to some materials. You actually make pretty decent money, but it's nothing to write home about, to be honest. That's just min-maxing your income per hour or whatever, which, to be honest, I used to do stuff like that, but now I'm just about enjoying the game, so I won't do anything anywhere near close to doing something like that anymore. Like I said, I don't even grind at spots that are, I don't grind at a spot just because it's like an extra 5 million per hour or something like that. Most of those spots or whatever that says like 100 mil and stuff like that an hour, most of them are RNG. So on average, sometimes some of those spots perform lower than other spots, and vice versa. I mean, it's just really, it comes down to the accessibility for you. Like, how stressful is it for you to be out there grinding or competing for a spot versus going somewhere else? So right now, as you can see, I'm at 888 mil in this bank, and I believe, let me see, I think 200 million of that is actually, 200 million of that is actually this trash loot, which is kind of crazy, which is cool, because that means that I just like have that, it doesn't get taxed or anything like that, so that's really cool. The prices for these things, I think I'm waiting for these things to kind of like go up. This item right here is 60 to like 100 and something mil, but I have to complete a quest line and do a prerequisite quest or whatever to be able to craft this item, or it'll just break and disappear. Waste of money. So that's probably going to sit there for a while, whatever, but if we included that in, I would be at 900 mil right here. So then I have another 900 mil. Where do I have, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot all about that. Right here in the marketplace, just sitting there, and this is not all by itself or whatever here. Like some of this is my grinding, because I can't put things like Akum armor and stuff like that inside the storage here, which it would be cool if I could just keep stacking that up. And things like these rings, there's a crap load of these on Marketplace, but for some reason they actually do sell, even though there's like a stack of 1,000 or so on there. The Akuma gear obviously sells. The helmets crash, so the helmets aren't really worth anything, but a lot of times I've been getting stuff like +7, +9 or stuff like that. Akuma, I think I got like 2 +7s or something like that. I'm not sure if I got a +9. I think I got 2 +7s or something like that, or +6 or some shit, and it was just great. Then I have a pre-order in on this shield, which I actually might take out because I might be maining Archer soon. But man, I've actually been really enjoying the game. Tonight was the first time I had like trouble in my spot. Like literally, like several people kept coming to the spot. It almost made me think that this one guy would get red on one character, get pissed off or whatever, and then switch characters, switch all his gear, and then come back, because that was kind of like how it happened. Like the people that came, they came like after my scroll was done, like 2 people, and then I made them go red. Like just I made them go red, and basically what I did was I just took off my armor and continued to grind. As you can see, I don't really have any weapons right now because I'm just using this character to, you know, grind with for now. So I don't really need to buy any type of weapons on this character. Once I decide who my main is, I'll just buy Tech Boss weapons for them and just chalk that up or whatever. But until then, really, you don't really need anything to grind on a wizard, and that's why I grind on it. And when I grind even lower spots and stuff, like say when I go back to rogues, I get on my striker because he has a full inventory, and it just allows me to just bang out his whole inventory of greens and stuff like that, and I can pretty much stay grinding as long as a scroll will last. So I can grind for like a whole hour straight with no problem with my maids and stuff like that. I have 4 market maids and 2 storage maids. The storage maids do come in handy. Storage maids make it so if I go to Poly Forest with these 2 storage maids, I will never have to leave. Literally, I can just stay in my rotation all day, like literally all day. It's almost like I just keep putting everything straight to the bank, straight to the bank, straight to the bank, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Can't do the same in most other grind spots because the loot is 3 times as heavy. It's still 0.30 or something like that. Let me see if I have anything here. Actually, we can just show you right here in the storage. Boom. I love looking at that. I can't wait to make the crowns of these. Actually, I think I will just do that now. Doesn't really matter. I think I'll use these because they're just cheaper. It does not even matter. So we just use like alchemy, and we can just make these things into crowns. Where is it? There we go. And boom, I'll do something like this, and then I'll go AFK, and that's it. I'm going to grind these last 2 scrolls out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it tonight, or am I going to do it tomorrow night, or maybe tomorrow morning or something like that. But usually I do my grinding when I get home from work, because I work graveyard shifts. So I'll get home at like, you know, 1, 2 in the morning or something like that, and then I just like grind for like 2-3 hours or so, and then I guess head to bed. And lately that's been kind of working for me. It's just been like really nice. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Like if I wake up early or something like that, I'll do that grind or whatever as well. But I noticed like early in the morning, around like say like this time, like right now I'm recording this video, it's like 4 in the morning. The grinding spots are usually clear, so you're free to pop something like a loot scroll or something like that and grind without being bothered. Where in the morning time or in the evening around like 2 p.m. or something Eastern time, man, it can get hectic out here at these spots. So I typically don't grind during those spots. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this, and so I don't burn out in grinding before I choose my main, I'm going to stop grinding altogether or whatever once I'm done with these 2 scrolls, and then I'm going to do something like either gather or start fishing again. Now that the Imperial Fisher actually gives you experience for fish for trading or whatever, like you can turn in, I don't know if you guys knew this, but my old fishing videos where I would go all the way out to the Rose Sea and do the fishing and all that stuff, and then come back and trade it to the Imperial Fisher. Back in the day, that was cool, was a lot of money, and then at one point they nerfed it. Well, now it's kind of back with Fishing Mastery, and you actually make a crap load more money. Like I've been averaging with I think 700 fishing mastery, I've averaged anywhere from 30 to 70 million. So it's really crazy. Some nights you'll get a legendary fish, sometimes some nights you'll get 2 legendary fish, some nights you won't get any legendary fish. Those nights you probably average around like 30-35 million, something like that. I think like 40, because it's like 20 mil in fish, and then like another 20 something memory fragments or whatever, not memory fragments, but ancient relic shards or whatever. So that's pretty good. Obviously that doesn't include, you know, the tax taken away, so technically it's like 37 mil or something like that, whatever, after taxes come out of those shards, right? But nowadays you get trade experience from doing the Imperial fishing, so you don't even have to go and run halfway across the world. At one point I started running halfway across the world and I was getting about the same results, but the difference I thought was, oh well, I'm getting experience towards my trading, so if I just keep fishing like this or whatever, I can gradually just like keep bringing up my trading, and it turns out that you get a crap load, and I do mean a crap load, you get a crap load of experience for trading. Like I think I went from trading apprentice 2 or something like that in 1 week to I think professional 8 or professional 9 or something. Like I think I'm almost artisan trading, and I really didn't even do anything. Like I like blew past skilled and everything. Like it's just absolutely crazy. So definitely keep that in mind now that you can trade your fish to, you know, Imperial traders and still get trading experience. So that's a really nice change, man. BDO has really blown me away with all the changes lately. I feel like there's always something I can do, and I'm so anxious to actually go try other things. Like I really want to put some money on some gathering gear and stuff like that, but I want to grind as well. Like I actually like grinding. What was that? Oh, did I guess level up in alchemy or something on this character? Yeah, I did. I want to get one of my goals is to get all my professions to at least mastery. So as soon as I choose what character I'm going to main, I'm just going to bunker down that character, guys, and I'm never going to sell that character's weapons. I'm not going to do that anymore. And when a new class or something like that comes out, hopefully I should have enough money to just buy weapons for that class, just like a Laverto and just like, you know, a Blue Awakening and stuff like that, just to play on a new class. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be any like big expense, but I'd still be able to like have fun on it and stuff like that. And then that way I don't like, you know, sacrifice content or whatever by keep switching characters like I've done in the past and basically playing catch up for a long time now. So hopefully that's some content that I can bring to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me just randomly talking about BDO. Peace out, guys. This is King Vox, aka Cosmic Jelly Bean.